Another day, another daily stoic. So for today, we're going to talk about why really good is simple. So we're going to I'm going to share paragraph or portion of this particular topic from Ryan Holiday's Daily Stoic book. So in here it said, quote unquote, if only the hearts of the wealthy were open to all, how great the fears high fortune stirs up within them. For centuries, people have assumed that wealth would be a wonderful cure-all for their unhappiness or problems. Why else would they have worked so hard for it? But when people actually acquired the money and the status they craved, they discovered it wasn't quite what they had hoped. The same is true of so many things we convey without really thinking. On the other hand, the good that the Stoics advocate is simpler and more straightforward: wisdom, self control, justice, and courage. No one who achieves these quiet virtues experiences buyer's remorse. So, what is the point of, or what are the Stoics saying with that line? So, I think what is being emphasized in that topic is that being good is simpler than we think. You just need wisdom, self control, justice, and courage. And one of the examples that was mentioned was a lot of people are expecting that money and fame would lead them to become happier than they are right now, or a lot of things, or a lot of the things or the problems that they have will be solved by those two, money and fame. But a lot of people have that achieved a lot of money and became famous, and yet they were still unhappy, and some even felt felt worse because of money and fame that they got. So I think for me it's really subjective. A lot of people nowadays also have the opposite opinion that when they have money, they're happier. Maybe it's because they know how to manage their money, and that money that they have, the huge amount of money that they earned will be will help them feel more secure. Maybe they come from a family that don't have much money. That's why having a lot of money would really make them happy in terms of security. But for some, they would be happy because they want to spend it on material things or maybe experiences that they want to experience, such as traveling around the world to different countries and having experiences that they they could not have they could not have, or they do not have the capacity to do it because it really needs a huge amount of money to spend for. So I think what the Stoics reminds us that whatever status you have right now in your current life, it is important that we remind ourselves that in order for us to be good, not just aiming for yourself to be happy, just need those four core things: wisdom, self-control, justice, and courage. And I know it the Stoics means specific, or those four have specific meanings in different parts of the books, and different Stoic philosophers maybe have different viewpoints about it. But if you just look at it, wisdom, if you have the wisdom, you're wiser and you can make better decisions. If you have self-control, you can just control and focus on you can just focus on the things you can control: what you think, what you say, and what you do. So you're able to assess the situation carefully and just face the reality of the situation. If you have justice, I don't have much in mind about justice, but yeah, It's a great wisdom to explore about and practice. And courage. Courage for me, in terms of what Stoicism has been teaching me, is that despite any circumstances, you can really overcome it because you have the ability to control on what you can control what you can control. And by that, you have the courage to face any situation because, as Ryan Holiday has been saying, we need to prepare for those moments. We need to challenge ourselves physically and mentally each day so that when the time comes, a huge challenge would come up, we would be able to have the courage to overcome it, and we will be prepared to face it. So, I think what you can get from this video is that being good, what is being good really is all about. It's just simple. You should maintain your character and just have the ability to have the courage to exercise that ethically, legally, and morally. So I think that is all for this video. See you on the next.